We're getting set for the sectional final this week. It'll be Chatfield and Caledonia this week. Chatting here with Caledonia coach Carl Fruechte. And coach, I know talking about your first round game, after that game, you talked about the need for your guys to have a little bit more of a sense of urgency from the get-go, just to kind of hit that pedal on the right a little faster than they did in round number one. Were they able to do that on Saturday?
Yeah, I felt we did. I felt we did a better job. Going to be honest though, Darren, I think we can still step on that pedal harder. But it was an improvement. We did go in the right direction. We did go harder, quicker, faster, a little more sense of urgency. But we're going to definitely need it to be upgraded this Friday.
And the running game, very solid on Saturday, 269 yards, 5 touchdowns on the ground. And the nice thing is you didn't have to give any guy more than 8 carries. It was really a team attack, and it all starts with the guys up front, I'd imagine.
Yeah, right on. We're really trying to get those guys confident, get them to communicate, get them to get off on the ball together. Still, it's amazing, Darren, with high school kids, you're constantly trying to reinforce that and get them to, get together as a unit and get off. And of course, we've had a few injuries. But that's no excuse. We got to overcome that, and that's sort of the big coaching point here of our program is, next man up, and we've got to be ready.
And you held St. Charles to 13 points, and of course, with the offense they run, they present some challenges just schematically in defending it. What were the main positives defensively on Saturday?
We were really consistent. They got us on one pass play that we talked about obviously at halftime, and again, just a little bit of lack of communication by our kids, and we needed a couple of our young men to slam their gap a little bit harder to get to the quarterback, and we addressed that obviously. And their last touchdown, we were very proud of our young guys. It was great reps for our young guys, and that one was a good learning experience.
And you get another shot at Chatfield coming up this Friday night. What'd you learn from round number one against the Gophers that you'll take into this Friday night?
To be honest with you, Darren, what's the old Dennis, what's his face, used to be the Vikings, right? Old quarterback. They are what they are, right? And Chatfield's a very good team, very good program. They do their thing very well. Very impressed. Haven't seen any, they're just very good at what they do, Darren. And we've got to be ready, and we've got to match it and actually overcome it, right? We've got to be just a little bit better than them at what they do. And I feel like we know what they're going to do. We just have to stop it. And right now they have it going, and that's great. I mean, again, we love competition and can't wait for Friday.
And defensively, you held Chatfield to their lowest point total of the season to this point. What were maybe some of the positives that you hope to carry over this Friday night?
Well, to keep it up, I'm just before talking to you, I'm watching the, Chatfield Goodhue tape, and it's very impressive. Goodhue, I think a lot of their coaches and their kids, but it was not a game. It was never a game. And so, I mean, we just have to be ready with our game plan, and we got to, again, bring it right away. And as the seniors have told me, it's on them. And so we're going to hold them to it and make sure that we're ready by 7 p.m. Friday.
And running the ball against Chatfield the first time, 32 carries, 61 yards. That's not a total that you guys are used to. What's it going to take to get more effectiveness in moving the ball on the ground?
Yeah, that's not going to get it done, is it, Darren? To be quite frank, we need to be more violent. We need to be more physical. We need to just get after their tails and just get a drive. Again, we know what they're doing. They do a great job of it. I'm not going to, it's not like it's luck, it's skill. They're very fast and they got a lot of skill. And again, in my humble opinion, you got to love to play the big, great games. That's what separates, I think, schools and programs. And we just got to be more violent, to be quite frank.
And is that just a mindset thing that you got to take into Friday night?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it is. And it's something that, to be quite honest, Darren, we work on all the time. We talk about it all the time. And again, some people might cringe at the word violent. What you mean is football violent. You
Mhm.
don't mean being a jerk. You don't mean being dirty. You're just talking good old fashioned physical football and the stuff that you and I love, and to Chatfield's credit, they do a very good job of that. And we've got to do a better job.
All right, Coach, hopefully we can have another conversation next week. Keep you guys healthy. We wish best of luck this Friday night.
Thank you, Darren. Yes, I would love to do a couple more of these. That would be great. So thank you.
I'd even be cool with 3 more. What the heck?
Yeah. We'll see what we can do, sir. So I appreciate it, Darren. Thank you.
Caledonia head coach Carl Fruechte getting ready for the section final this Friday night, Caledonia and Chatfield.